What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Gad Talks. Today we're going to be taking a basic review and a walkthrough of the Zeblaze hybrid fitness tracker smartwatch. This smartwatch can go from anywhere between the mid-30s to mid-40s US dollars, depending on the website and seller that you choose to get it from. I will have my eBay affiliate link in the video description below, so if you guys do want to make a purchase for this watch after this video, you guys can use my link and I will make a commission at no extra cost to you. Now, this is one of the smartwatches that come from China, and Zeblaze, from my experience, had been a pretty good brand that comes from China, and it's known for its quality and its style. So I have had mainly good experiences with them. Before we begin today, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and like this video, as I'll be coming out with new regular videos on the latest gadgets, electronics, and smartwatches. If you guys do want to make any requests for any reviews on gadgets or smartwatches, make sure to leave it in the comment section below, and I will try my best to get my hands on them and give you guys a basic review on those items. Now let's begin. Now, this smartwatch comes in a pretty good package, which is new. I have not used this watch before, and this is the first time I have unboxed it, charged it, and are giving you guys a basic walkthrough of it. Now, this watch comes in some assembly, so the watch bands were detached from the actual watch case, so I actually had to put that together, which took less than a minute, and it feels pretty sturdy afterwards. So it does not feel like it's gonna fall off or anything. It comes with a magnetic charge dock, so you do have to charge this watch regularly. I would say about maybe 2 or 3 days of use, and you might have to charge it for about 2 hours. I'm not a heavy user on the smartwatch. I really just use it to tell time. But right off the bat, I really like how this case feels. It feels pretty thick case and a sturdy case, and I like that analog look along with that mini screen, which is, I think that's why they call it a hybrid smartwatch, because you have that digital screen you can kind of control, and you have your analog face, which is the main face of this watch. Now, let's put this watch on and see how it feels. There are a few similar smartwatches that look almost the same as this one, such as the DM58 Plus smartwatch, which I am a fan of for its looks, but this one looks quite a bit more stylish. And it does not feel like a smartwatch that costs less than $50, so I do feel pretty good wearing it. This is actually one of the watches I will be wearing, either to workouts or to go out. It just seems like it's a really fitting smartwatch to have. Now, the app that you would actually need to download to connect to the smartwatch through your phone, it's called Comfit. So you can basically manually type that into your app store, which is free, or you can scan the QR code here for the app to automatically download onto your phone, but you do need that if you want the full functions on this watch and to sync the fitness data from the watch to your phone. Now we're going to check out some of the features on this watch. So for the most part, I would expect this watch to have limited features, because the main selling point, I think, is the hybrid watch face, which I like very much, because the watch hands, the clock hands, seem like, they're very sturdy hands. And it seems like a very good quality watch just on its analog part. Now let's check out the digital part on this watch. Oh, an extra thing too. Just the fact that you have the analog face means that you don't have to charge as much, because the analog seems to be working before I even charge the watch itself. But correct me if I'm wrong. Now you can actually scroll through the digital watch face of this watch. what you have to do is you would actually have to press the button for the watch face to come on. And we can check out some of the functions on this on the digital portion of this watch. So this is your main face. Let's swipe right. This would tell you the amount of steps they have taken. You can take your heart rate reading. So the way you can do that is basically you can just switch on to the reading itself and you long press the function for it to start giving you, for it to start measuring a reading for you. Now let's see if this is one of those readings that will continuously track your BPM, or it will give you a static BPM by the end of the measurement, which is more of what I prefer. I like a static BPM at any moment in time. So that seems like a static reading, so which is what I prefer. I do like that. So this seems like a sport mode, or for distance maybe. I just don't think it was reading the touchscreen too well. Which is fine because it's a very small screen. I would not have expected too much more. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a struggle because the screen is way too small. But I think long pressing that will actually give you the different sports mode that can go into with this watch to keep track of the basic fitness indicators, such as your calories burnt, your steps taken, and your distance traveled. Now I think that's it for this smartwatch. I think it also does take a blood pressure as well. So let me try to find it. It is a little hard to control from just this a little digital screen. That's I do have to admit that. So that is a downside to it. But I think that's what it would happen if you try to fit two kind of clock screens into one. Let's see, long press maybe the button here, if that's what it means. Yeah, this is very hard to control actually. Okay, so that's your, we just bypassed the blood pressure function right there. See if we can go back to it. That's your distance traveled. That is your calories burnt. Your steps taken. I want to be able to get back to the blood pressure monitor there for you. It's very hard to browse through this little screen right here. So you might want to take that into consideration before buying this watch. Yeah, you can't swipe up or down, it seems like. Only left and right. That's your stopwatch. It seems like it's a very sensitive screen too, so... But I saw the blood pressure monitor read indicator in there. That is the one with yes, it was in there. Okay, now it looks like it just ran out of battery, but to sum it all up, it does have the blood pressure monitor and the heart rate monitor. I just saw the blood pressure monitor before it ran out of battery. But overall, I think this smartwatch has style just because it has the hybrid screen. I think I'm going to be using it mainly for its analog screen. It has a nice case to it, and it feels very sporty. It does feel a little heavier than some of the other smartwatches, but it does have a really thick case, so that explains why. But overall, if you are going to choose a smartwatch for its digital functions, I do not recommend this smartwatch just because you saw how hard it was to navigate through that little digital screen, that digital portion of the screen. And it's black and white, so it's not a very user-friendly digital smartwatch. But for its analog and for its style, this is one of those watches I would wear to the gym or wear to go out, no problem. And it really does look like a nice smartwatch anyways, especially for its price. So this concludes my basic review of this Zeblaze hybrid smartwatch. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave me any feedback in the comment section below, and thank you for watching.